I love talking about things I'm decluttering, what I'm getting rid of. But since I've become more mindful on the things that I bring into my home, I've become also more mindful on the things that I keep. Heading into fall, let's talk about some of the things I'm really excited not to declutter. I rarely try new makeup. I just stick with what I know I love. Every single fall, I will buy this lip combo. It's what I'm wearing. It's my favorite of all time. This is an Almay lipstick. This is in the shade Be Strong. It is the perfect berry. And some people might say the berry's out of date. I think it's always gorgeous. So I love this, also affordable. Then the Milani lip gloss looks terrifying. It looks like the kind of thing that would just wash you out. This is in the color Champagne. Although I cannot wear this alone, layering this gloss over pretty much any fall or winter lipstick is so beautiful. I love that this one is not sticky and it doesn't go on as peach as it looks in the tube. I have been making a really big effort to just get off my phone. I don't know about you, and let me know in a comment. Lately, I've been feeling like social media has been draining me. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I just got to get out there and live my life. So I've been off my phone quite a bit more, spending more time on things like reading. I've decided to start reading classics that I feel like, why haven't I ever read that before? This is Anne of Green Gables. I am actually splurging on every book that I read that's a classic and buying the collector's edition. These are hardbound books with beautiful illustrations, usually, nice covers, and they're meant to display. I'm doing that because I want to have a nice library of books that I think are worthwhile and meaningful. So I'm also reading Peter Pan. This one I'm reading with the kids, to the kids. And again, I bought the collector's edition. This one also has illustrations. You can buy this one at Barnes & Noble and this one on Amazon. But it's just a cool tradition I've decided to start, and I think it's worth taking up a little bit of space in my home. Oh, I totally forgot, on the topic of makeup, the Stone Cold Fox palette by ColourPop is one that I've been loving for a long time, but since we're headed into fall, I have another excuse to mention it to you. It is all you need. I feel like if you have this palette, you don't need anything else. This might be really excessive to a lot of people, especially to a lot of minimalists. I love makeup. That's actually how my channel began, and I have loved it ever since. Like, I started talking about makeup 12 years ago on my channel. It's just a hobby that I've never quite given up, although I've reduced my inventory by probably 90% or more. There are still some really fun things that I like to keep in my collection that just make me really happy. I have really tried not to neglect my skin. Heading into the fall and winter, my skin always suffers. I live in a very, very dry climate, so I like to exfoliate using the Real Techniques. It looks like a beauty blender, but it's their exfoliating sponge. This one is nice and gentle, and I love it because I can use it with any face wash or gentle cleanser or soap that I already have. So this is great. It lasts me forever because I only exfoliate maybe once a month. So I really, really am gentle on my skin. I had some skin issues recently where I went to an esthetician and she destroyed my skin barrier. I got a huge infection. Now I'm dealing with a ton of skin texture and broken blood vessels on my cheeks. That's another story. If I didn't have that going on, I'd probably exfoliate more often. But because I'm dealing with that skin disaster, I have to be really careful. Another thing I have loved more recently as it's gotten drier is the Aveno Daily Moisturizing. This is a body lotion and it's fragrance free. So I've been really trying to lean a little bit more into, not in every category of my life, but in some ways. You're gonna see some fragrances in a minute, but where I can, I'm eliminating fragrance. So this is a really nice, thicker, non-greasy, heading into fall moisturizer. I love this just for my arms. I don't put it on my face, but it's great. I love that it has no fragrance. All right, now let's talk about a fragrance. I still cannot step totally away from candles. The Sand and Fog brand at TJ Maxx is one of my favorites. This one has got to be one of the best smelling fall candles I've ever experienced. This is the pumpkin and apple. I've gone to several TJ Maxx's over the last couple of months looking for another one. I can't find it anywhere. This is so good. I'm not sure how the quality of ingredients compares to Bath & Body. If you know, let me know. This one is just a natural wax blend, but I do not think it's natural fragrance. I think it's synthetically fragranced. So watch out if you're not somebody who's into that. But oh my goodness, for me, for a splurge, this is about as good as it gets. So my troubles don't stop with skin. I've actually been going through this insane, strange hair loss experience. I'm not sure why my hair's been falling out in so much volume like it has been. I've gotten lab works done and I found out some things, but nothing that really explains the hair loss. So I've had to stop coloring it. I actually am not able to really wash it. I only brush it maybe twice a week just because of how much hair I lose. I've also had to be very careful with what I wash with, and I've tried a couple of shampoos that actually made my hair loss significantly worse. So this is one that I'm settling on for now because it hasn't made it worse. It's just stayed the same. This is the Monday shampoo and conditioner, and it's just free of sulfates and parabens, and that's why I chose it. This is for dry and damaged hair. So I'm not going to say this is making my hair loss any better, but it's certainly not making it worse like the other ones were. So I like that this is a little more gentle. You don't get that big foamy lather like you do with other shampoos, but that's okay. It's a little bit more gentle. And I think it would be great if I even wasn't having this hair emergency. I feel like I would still love this, but I just appreciate that it's more gentle. It's always fun to get a few new clothing pieces around the turn of a season. I've been hitting up thrift stores. This shirt that I'm wearing right now is one that I thrifted recently, and I've just been loving what I found at my local thrift shop. I found this beautiful blue dress, so pretty. I found this green, which I thought looked like fall, and these were just a few dollars each. This came from The Loft, which is a beautiful brand, white with little stitched on black hearts, a couple dollars. So don't forget about the thrift store as you're thinking about what you're gonna buy for the turn of the season for clothing and coats. I am amazed at what I can find and how much I save at the thrift store. My kids' clothes are probably 98% thrifted. I'm just a huge thrifter when it comes to clothing. Let me know in a comment if you are a big thrifter like me. I haven't found a lot of home decor or, you know, pillows or linens that I've loved, but man, when it comes to clothing, I'm always really impressed. I have another video here on the screen for you to check out. I'll meet you over there.